Hello, everybody. Long time no see. This is Svetlana Snowpaw coming at you from our new studio, I guess.
I guess you could call it a studio. We're still a work in progress.
Right. And we're just waiting for people to roll in here before we start the show because might as well use the content that we have in our head and entertain people instead of entertaining air.
Yeah. Which, by the way, it's Roxy Noir Snowpaw. Long time no see. I hope you guys have missed us. And hi, Poppy. Don't move the desk.
Yes, we still have Poppy.
Hi, Morris.
Hello, Morris.
Long time no see. Glad you could join us.
So we're just going to give a few minutes to let people come on in and you can chat with us. We got a new monitor setup because we've moved since we got canceled. Boo.
Yeah, but me and Svet are in our own place. We don't have to worry about extra noise, which is nice. And we also have a somewhat decent studio space. We're still working on setting that up. We did some test runs on our sound earlier, and we're like, oh my God, we have got to put some actual stuff on the walls again.
Agreed, because I bet you can hear the echo if you're listening to this back and not live because there's only one person watching. Hello, Morris.
So we apologize for the echo we have. Like we said, we've moved. We are still, we've been moved in for what, 2-3 months now? We've been in here
Has been 3 months?
We've been in here September, mid-September. Yeah. Wait, what's today? The 20th?
Something like that.
Yeah, today's the 20th. Officially yesterday, we've been in our new place since September, so 3 months.
And I lost my window.
No! Said no!
That's not the button I want.
Stop closing the window.
I'm trying not to.
Ah!
There we go.
There we go. Yay! Don't close it!
I'm not closing it. I just kind of adjust the screen.
So we can see everything.
Yes.
Oh my God, that is so tiny. But yes, since we've been away, a lot of things have happened. Most of them good. Svet and I have moved into our own place as we were talking, or we were working towards the last time everybody heard from us. So now we are out on our own. We broke free, even though our in-laws, well, my in-laws miss us, especially my father-in-law. Right, Svet?
Oh yeah, he's having bad empty nest syndrome.
Every Sunday he calls us and goes, "You want to go to breakfast? You want to go to breakfast?" Yeah. And then we end up staying over there for a couple hours, and then it's like, yeah, I gotta go home and get ready for work the next day. But it's nice. It's hard for him, but that just shows, oh, we really made a difference. But it's nice to be on our own, and Svet's doing good at their job. So last you guys heard of us, we were full throttle with work and, what was our show. But we're doing good nowadays. But, of course, you remember our doggy Poppy. He's got a new friend.
Yes, we'll talk about him later.
Uh-oh. There he goes. He's crawling on my desk. Uh-oh.
Why can I not share this on my page?
Oh, no. Wait, you already shared it on the page.
I need to share it to my profile.
Oh. You have to share it as your profile. You have to. So this is why I was the social media guru.
I know.
I was the social media guru.
US page visitor. That might work.
Yay! There we go.
Sure.
But as you can tell, this is not too raw. We are introducing a new show that is going to be discussed tonight by me and Svet. And hopefully this is going to be something that we can kick off coming into the new year and get started here soon. But we're really excited. We've been bouncing ideas off each other for the last couple weeks, and it just seems to get us even more hyped up for this. We're like Svet came home going, "Oh my God, I'm ready. I'm like, Jesus, who gave you freaking did you have coffee or something?
No.
And what did they give you? Sugary sweets?
Yes, we had lots of cookies at work.
How many cookies did you eat?
I don't know. They gave us a whole tray of those like Italian New York cookies, like the ones that Kathy sent us. Yes.
Oh, I bet and you brought
with the leaves.
And you didn't bring any home to me.
I'll bring you home some tomorrow. There's plenty more, I promise.
Well, no, my parents are going to be bringing sausage balls to me tomorrow. My mother and grandmother had me over today to bake, and we ended up not baking, and my grandmother was making sausage balls. Not real balls, guys, but sausage balls to take home. And she's like, they're in the oven. Just wait a little bit longer. I'm like, sorry, I got to go home and bake. I got to go make dinner for my lovely wife. But she's like, I'll have some for you tomorrow, sweetie. I love you. Oh, gotta love grandparents. But if you do not recognize the image that is up on our lovely video, if you don't know what it is, shame on you. This was actually a picture we had done 2 years ago. I think you said the date was 2 years ago?
Yep.
A little over 2 years ago. By our good friend, Miss Marissa Wilson. She actually did my original design for Roxy, so it's good to see it up there. But we said, hey, we pitched an idea to her, like, hey, can you do Rick and Morty for us? And she's like, I'll give it a shot. And ended up doing this for us, and we just loved it. Svet still says we needed like the Rick and Morty outfits. I'm like, no, that takes away from the beautiful markings on our bodies. So keep it. Oh, you just like that you're naked.
No, I don't.
What? Technically, your character's naked in that image. She just doesn't have her nipples sticking out.
She has a fur coat.
Haha, fur coat, my ass. And you look at me. You're looking at me the same way right now as you are in that image. Like
pretty much.
Like, what are you doing? And I'm like, shit, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just talking. It's been a long time since we've done this.
It has. It really has. But I want to get a few more people in here. We can start talking about what happened to the show.
We're not going to go in great detail.
No, this is more of like a
press release.
A press release, because Facebook won't let me change the name of the 2 Vault page to this new show unless we have a press release.
So we're dubbing this our press release, saying that this is us coming out. Haha, coming out.
I'm coming out. God, yeah.
What? That was what hey, you gotta admit, that's technically what our whole thing was back in August.
Yeah, coming out with a new show, but then we got canned.
Yeah.
Boo.
Yeah, as you can tell, even though it's been 4 months, we're still a little salty.
Salty ain't the word for it. The Dead Sea has less salt than you.
Yeah, we're a little salty. But you know what? It's in the past. Hi, Jessica. Hi, sweetie. It's good to see you.
Get your friends to come listen to us. We're back.
Hi, Brett.
And Brett joined. I feel so special.
Oh my God, Brett joined us. Brett, you have to come and see our new place soon. Oh my Lord, people are coming in.
Scoot over.
I feel love.
We're gonna do it this way.
Love. Oh my God, I need my coffee. Hi, puppy. You gonna lay down for me, baby? Yeah, lay down. Oh my God, people are coming. You started something, Svet. You started something. You started, and then now they come. They come around it. They know we're here.
Oh no! I lost the image.
Svet, put the image back.
I'm trying.
Svet, you naughty, naughty girl.
Yes.
Awoo! Oh, hi, sweetie. Awoo to you. We've missed you. We've missed all of you.
Yes, we have.
It has been too long. It has been way too long.
Oh, it's okay. We tell him we said hi, though.
Yes, tell him we say hello.
So we have a new setup. We actually have, I used to have 2 monitors. Now I have 2 monitors and a TV. So I'm able to actually view all of your comments, and so is Roxy.
Yeah.
So you can talk to both of us individually, and we can read them from pretty far away.
Yeah, and we're only having to use 1 computer.
And 1 microphone. And 1 soundboard. It's wonderful.
Boom. Woo.
Oh, hey, Brady. We missed you too.
Hey, Brady.
So,
Oh my God, they're coming back. I feel the love. I feel the love. You guys missed us. We will say this, over the last couple months that we've been away, we have been seeing people like this page. So those of you who have liked this page,
You're kind of the reason why we're back.
You re-emphasize that we were doing our jobs. Oh, there's a heart.
I saw a heart. We love you.
We love you too.
So we don't really know what we're going to do with this show. We don't really have a platform other than Facebook, but we can live with that for right now. That's what we did for most of the time. That's how we got most of our ratings.
Yeah. And we're thinking about doing some other things. Right now we're still in the building process, so it's very raw, very dirty. But that's something that comes with building something new from the ashes.
Yes. So in about, I don't know, 3 minutes, we're really going to officially start the show so we can save you from the Epic Pickle Failure Broadcasting Network. No, not to be mentioned because we can get sued.
Yeah, we're not going to say exactly what is going on tonight, but we might be interrupting somebody or some things broadcast.
Maybe. We're not going to be interrupting, but we are trying to take some views away from them. Haha.
Haha, hee ho ho to the funny farm.
But that's not our biggest concern. But we don't associate with them anymore, unfortunately. But
and we'll go into that here in a little bit. We figured it was kind of time to tell you guys what kind of happened and why we kind of disappeared for a little bit, because we had to process it. And so that's why we've been quiet. We haven't really said much. So we figured with the new launch of this concept we're working on that maybe this would be the appropriate time.
Yeah, but oh, there, I don't know if anybody heard that. But we were talking, Poppy's playing with his new friend, which we adopted
in October.
Back in October. He's a little black cat named Alistair, named after Alistair, the radio demon from Hazbin Hotel. Yeah, so it came around about, we adopted him right around when...
Actually, it was 2 days after
it was 2 days after the launch.
It was 2 days after the launch we got Alistair. Oh, no, it was before that. It was the week before we got him. We were just calling him by his name, and then the show came out.
No. The day we got him in.
Oh, yeah, it was the week. It was that week.
Chase, we missed you, buddy.
Chase, you can come visit me. We're back in the hometown where we actually hung out. I'm literally 5 minutes from the church. Come see me.
So, anyway.
I've got coffee.
We need to get rid of that coffee from you.
What? It's keeping me warm.
That's true. What the hell did you drop?
I didn't drop anything. You bumped in my craft table.
So we apologize in advance for the terrible sound quality because we don't have anything soft in this room except for the carpet. But that's why this is beta test, and see how you guys like it. See if it's worth going through with it. So, Roxy, sit your butt down. I can read.
No, I had to scroll down.
I know, but it's gonna keep scrolling now.
No,
Sit your ass down.
Fine, you little bitch. I had to go scroll down.
Because this picture that we have up is symbolizing our relationship so well right now.
Oh, you know you love me, sweetie.
I know. But I figured we picked this picture because of since we just wrapped up half of Rick and Morty. And I totally forgot about this picture, and I love this picture. Thank you, Marissa Wilson.
I was the one that suggested we use it tonight because it's kind of representing what we're wanting to do. Because
it's just us two, unfortunately. We'll explain
it here in a little bit.
So anyway, it's 8:45. We're gonna get into it. Welcome to Spittin'Fur. That's the new name for the Tuval because 2V didn't sound that great because we lost the aw. Aww.
But we still talk to our lovely wolf. He has stepped aside. He's dealing with some personal things. But he has said that if we ever did do something new or decided to kickstart anything, that he would more than welcome come and hang out with us and hop on our show. He did say that. So big thing is, we love you, Gray.
and Sammy.
And
Sammy moved away, so they're experiencing issues, but they. MB!
Oh, Jessica yelled at Eric. Keep yelling at Eric for me.
Tell Eric get his ass over here.
I love you, Eric.
Just do it. Oh my goodness.
You're
You're making this way too damn complicated. See, Joe,
whiny.
so we started a show, and now you're still dicking with it. Yes, I said dicking with it. It's not a family show, people. This is 18 plus, so deal with me. But anyway.
And Svet hasn't had her vodka yet.
No, I do have vodka. Maybe later.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
So this is Spittin'Fur. It's a little bit different. We're gonna get into a bit more edgy things, basically because we don't have a boss to talk that tells us what to say and what not to say.
No rules, no rules, no rules.
Although we're gonna continue with the no hate speech, and we're gonna avoid politics as much as possible, even though that is one of the hot button topics of this week.
Can we not?
About a certain person being colored peach. I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah, and yeah, and the whole thing with like religion involved now. It's like, oh my god, can we just
shush. So, where do we want to start? Oh, right, Tuval. So, thank you guys for coming back and listening to us, even though it's not Tuval, and it will never be Tuval ever again. I'm so sorry.
We are really sorry. It hit us hard.
But following the events after we were
canned.
That's
putting it
nicely.
Fire burned, whatever we want to call it.
Anyway, we had a bit of a security breach. It's fine. We took care of it. There was no other leaks. But it really.
I'm just pulling up the comments so we can see it better.
That's fine. It really kind of took a toll on most of our staff.
That's an understatement.
Yeah, so they decided, and Gray decided to take some personal time, continuing to do the Gray Nation on our unmentioned former station. But they are doing that, and they are enjoying that. And we may bring them on every once in a while for old time's sake.
Yeah, they did say they'd possibly bring some of their list of Gray with them.
Yes.
Because they keep adding to it. So we do say if you enjoy the list of Gray, do check out their Twitter because we love Gray. We love Gray. We actually had Gray over for Thanksgiving.
Yes, we did.
And we started talking about what we were thinking about doing. And he said, just go for it. I'll support you 100%. Right.
So we had Thanksgiving. We had Wolfanoot. That was fun. A little late, but it was good.
Yeah, you had to work on Wolfanoot.
I did have to work on Wolfanoot. And for those who don't know what Wolfanoot is, it was a holiday made up about a year or two ago.
Yeah, give or take.
By a child who decided to stop touching shit.
I'm just sharing it. So people can see it.
No, now you've lost the comments. Now you've started new comments.
No! What did I do? I hate social media on a tablet. All I'm trying to do is.
Roxy, this is our beta show. Don't screw this up. Anyway, no, we're just having fun. I don't even know where we were. Now you just took me off topic. Wolfanoot. So it was a made up holiday that came around about a year or two ago. Basically. Celebrating the spirit of the wolf.
Woo!
Or any, of course. Speaking of wolves, we have a mini one in here that's trying to chase the cat. Would you stop it? We're gonna have like a disaster here. But anyway, the traditional thing to do is eat a lot of meat and then eat a cake that resembles the moon, which we chose cheesecake because the moon is made out of cheese, right? You ruined the.
I'm sorry.
You cannot pull up your comments now.
I'm sorry. I can't see what's up there now.
I knew I should have bought a wireless mouse.
Do you want to borrow mine? I have it downstairs. No.
We've made this decision. So.
But we can't see anybody's comments now.
We will work with that. Why'd you do this? Anyway, continue talking while I try to fix this.
Okay, so pretty much we had Wolfenoot, and so we actually then had Thanksgiving. Of course, my alma mater was back at the parade. I didn't get to go like I originally planned. Like I was saying, I was going to go thanks to moving, but having a place to live is a little bit more important than going to a parade and standing in the cold and the wind. So we ended up just staying home and watching the parade. And Svet made French toast. I made my first turkey breast, which was nice. But day after quote unquote Wolfenoot, we actually had what we call a one-off D&D session where we had some of our good friends from Carolina, Western North Carolina first, join us, and also some more of our buddies like Storm, who actually is one of our good friends who listened to our show, the Tuval show, and is very close to Gray. But we had a lot of fun that weekend, and it really kind of reignited the flame and the spirit that was Tuval, and the thing that we missed so much. And I think it was last week, me and you really started talking once I got through grading and stuff. We started talking, and me and Svet actually, I'll admit, me and Svet got kind of emotional.
We did. I actually almost cried over this.
We got emotional because we realized, and I didn't know they were doing this, that every day they were checking this page to see what was going on. We were getting new notifications that people were finding us. And we hated that you guys were finding us a little too late. So that was part of the reason why we reunited and said, okay, we're going to do this. We're going to come back. We're going to do something different, maybe a little more edgy, more fun. But sadly, Tuval is gone.
That's not coming back, unfortunately,
and it's not
people.
coming back. And we've been pretty much told we aren't allowed on the radio.
We're blacklisted from a certain pickle radio station, pickle supporting, I guess, that we shall not name because I don't want to get sued. And we're okay with that. They have we tried to have them do the right thing. They chose not to and be stubborn, so we're just gonna let that go and let karma take over, please. And guys, don't meddle with it. It's fine.
Let karma.
Bygones be bygones.
Yeah.
Is what we're gonna do.
So we're telling you from the two Vixens, don't say anything mean. Don't be, as we say, and something my grandfather taught me is kill them with kindness. Be nice. But in the back of your mind, you can think all the negative thoughts you want.
Right. Plus, we're gonna have sweet new merch with Spittin'Fur on it. I mean, come on.
Yeah,
that's gonna look good.
I'm already working on designs.
We're gonna make some that look like graffiti art, I think, and something hip, something that more than the microphone.
Yeah, something edgy, and we're gonna have fun with this because you know what? That's the big thing. That was one thing. Like, we were talking to Gray actually Monday this week,
right?
And we were sitting here, and Monday nights when we did Tuval was always pizza night, and we were sitting there talking to Gray on Discord, and he's like, "I'm having pizza," and we're like, "Oh my god!"
So are we.
We're like, "Oh my god!" The two Vixens and a Wolf are having pizza, and that's when it really hit us. That's like, okay. We're not over this. We still want to do something. We still want to have fun. So guess what? It's time to start something new.
That's right. And we're gonna have to. We want to improve this show already. I already want to improve it.
Same here.
I want this. I want you guys to be happy with this. Right now, what we're running on is a cardboard box full of trash.
Hey, that's my craft box. Thank you very much.
You said it was the garbage box.
Yeah, but that's where all my craft scraps are.
So a cardboard box full of craft scraps, an upside down poster picture. That's our table right now. We do have our old mics, which is good. So I don't need any sound equipment, and we still need to get we're not going to get them. We're going to make them ourselves because the foam padding isn't that great apparently, and we're gonna make our own acoustic boards.
But we do have. I got a new tablet, so that's how I'm able to read your comments.
Yep, and we'll be able to, if we don't mention it live on this airwaves here, we'll reply via text, especially if it's something specific.
Yep.
But
we're just doing this for fun because we miss having fun. We miss talking to you guys.
Yes, we like the interaction. Unfortunately, there's not gonna be music because, well, it's Facebook, and if I even play 2 seconds of whatever song,
they get pissy.
It's gonna be like this whole video is gonna get muted from Sony or Disney or who cares.
Boo.
So basically, you have to put up with our butts for about
however long
we want to do this, probably 30 minutes to an hour. That way we don't.
Well, I mean, we've already gone for 25. We're probably gonna go for a while. Is he messing with the Christmas gifts?
He's messing with the hat, the one that you got me for Anthrocon.
Will you give me that hat back? I like that hat.
Oh, he likes the hat.
I like that hat. Give me my hat.
He likes the hat.
Give me the hat.
All right.
Give me my hat. I got it for you, and it doesn't fit on your head.
Well, I'm gonna wear it anyway. So now that I'm wearing it, so
you look so pretty now.
So let's So are we
Don't
done?
you sit it on my sandwich?
I know. Are we done talking about Tuva right now?
For the most part, yeah.
Well, if you have questions about
it, Alyssa said, you could do our original music.
We could do original music, and
I'm not good at doing that.
No, I mean, if we find original artists.
Well, we do know a couple artists that could possibly.
I mean, we could just sing for you, but you don't want that.
I can only tell you, Svet is the wonderful singer. I'm a little pitchy.
Are we going to be doing any cons?
We are doing.
We're going to be doing Blue Ridge Fur Fair.
Yeah, Blue Ridge Fur Fair. This is its first year. It's going to be in Asheville, North Carolina,
which is literally
2 hours from us.
2 hours from us, so we don't even have to get a room if we don't want to.
I believe Onyx, which Onyx is watching. Hi, sweetie. I remember Onyx saying that we could just stay with them.
Oh, right.
Because she said she had air mattress and stuff, and I don't mind.
But
Alyssa, no, I am not going to sing for you. You can listen to me sing.
Why can't we be friends? Why can't... No, I'm not doing it.
No, Sped will sing Hallelujah for you later if you pay her.
If you pay me.
Maybe you'll strip for him
Excuse
too.
Me. We'll also be doing.
We're doing AC again.
I think we're gonna do Anthrocon. We haven't booked anything yet, but we want to do Anthrocon. It's kind of like our big thing. We want to do. We're definitely doing FTO because we're staff furry takeover.
Yep.
Which right now we're in the middle of.
Brady asked, "Why did we get canned?"
I will get into that after I discuss the con question. What were we at? Oh, furry takeover.
Yep.
That's gonna be.
It's September, late September.
In September, so you guys got plenty of time to plan. We're doing
I think those are the only ones we've
in
decided.
The woods theme.
Yeah, it's camping.
We're staff, so you get to bother me.
Yeah, you get to both bother us, and some of our other staff is watching right now, so you get to bother them too, aka Onyx.
And if you, I don't know if they're making shirts, but we're gonna be.
We are working on shirts, but they're still in the planning stages right now.
Okay. Yeah. So we're trying. It's a meetup that was trying to be a con last year. We did get a lot more people than we expected, but it wasn't really con-like. So if you want to support a new startup con, we really appreciate it. There's a lot of money and hard work that goes into the furry takeover. It's really set up by just one person,
Mr. Kyle Hicks,
who
is our buddy.
Yeah, we'll probably have him on here later on when it gets closer to time, and we have everything pretty much settled with like websites and prices and rates, and we're not going to talk about it.
Yeah, I'm the one that's building the website right now, so if you want to go check it out, go to furrytakeover.com.
Yay, Jimmy will be at FTO. We missed you.
Jimmy!
Yeah.
And 12 said they're going to try and be there. Yay!
Yes, try it.
Get to hang out with us for 3 days.
That's the only cons we really are gung-ho about. Maybe Furthermore? Or is that soon?
Furthermore, well, we might do it. It's the first weekend in March. and I would love to go back to Washington D.C. It was beautiful.
But maybe a little too soon, especially since we're paying rent now.
Well, we might be able to swing it. It just depends. Especially if we do kind of something different. We do like an Airbnb instead of staying at a hotel where we had to hike.
And we may. When is the Philadelphia one?
Philadelphia is in August.
Okay, so we might try hitting up Philadelphia.
I actually wouldn't mind because Philadelphia just announced their that they've opened the dealers den, and I might register to do some stuff.
Twill might be going to FD, so that'd be great.
Yes, I miss you, Twill. I hate that we missed you both times when we went. Need to come to a con in upstate, like.
No, I'm not going there.
No.
Wait, I might. There actually is a restaurant I want to go to that has been like a mission since my parents told me, and we tried going twice. Once it was closed because of snow, and we trekked through on the highway past several fucking broke down cars that fucked up, and they went off the road, and I don't think we're gonna do FWA. It's a little too soon.
No, FWA is.
Let me
May.
finish my rant. Okay. So there was a place called the Dodge Inn, and it has the best steak in the world, supposedly. According to my parents.
Isn't it an expensive steak? Like
it's worth it.
It's what, like a $60 steak?
No, it's not that expensive. It's like 20 something. Okay.
That's nothing.
Look. Anyway, I have a conspiracy for this place because they had the place called the Dodge Inn Steak, and we went the first time, again, trekking through the damn snow, closed. The next time we went up to that area, they had said they would be open, and when we get there, it was rented out for a whole private party. So after that,
why are you stealing my sandwich?
Because you were holding it near my face and it was getting annoying. So anyway, after that, they sold it to a new owner, and then they got rid of the Dodge Inn Steak because they sold them everything but that recipe. And then that place went under, and then someone bought it back under Bernie's. I think it's called Bernie's or something. Mm-hmm. And now they have the Dodge Inn Steak. So I'm thinking they sold the business, and they knew that they wouldn't succeed without the steak. Waited till it came crumbling down, and they bought it for probably a song and are back in business. So I don't know, but I want to go.
Yeah. Well, and plus we know somebody up in upstate New York.
Yes, we have Jessica
and we have
and Alyssa.
Yeah, we have Alyssa, and
then
we have Rhea, but Rhea's going to be moving down to North Carolina.
Yes,
possibly
Rhea Algarin, one of our favorite fursuiters who we met at Anthrocon this past year.
She is literally attached to me.
I don't think so. I don't see her here.
No, but I mean, she actually recently Rhea actually keeps in contact with me all the time, and she actually, like, I sent her a message back at, like, Thanksgiving, because they were watching the parade, and I was like, oh my god, my school's on, and they're like, who? I said, the Big Purple Band. They're like, whoa. I was like, yeah, that's my group. But I actually sent their Christmas card out today. Don't know if it's going to get to them on time.
Well, we hope it will.
We hope.
So, okay, so we had a question earlier about what happened to Bernie's Holiday. No. Yes.
Bernie's Holiday.
Bernie's Holiday Inn is what it's called, or Bernie's Holiday.
Fudge.
Yes. That's the place, Jessica. Thank you. But anyway, somebody said what happened.
It was Brady.
Oh, why did we get canned? Why did Tuval get canned? Well, ladies and gentlemen, let me regale you.
You're not going to be mean about it, are you, Svet? You're not going to be salty?
I'm going to give it to you in the very shortest,
nicest way possible.
Unbiased way, I guess.
I'm going to sit here and drink my coffee so I don't get mad.
My job at the radio station that shall not be named was to get new clients. Plus, we were looking for new ratings or better ratings for not just our show, mainly for our show, and the rest of said broadcasting station. We went to another station in hopes to simulcast and get Tuval in two places at once, and so that more of you guys can enjoy. Or
had a professional interview.
He even had an interview,
like professional pitch.
All right, shh.
Sorry.
You told me. You asked me.
Sorry.
So anyway, that went well. We thought the interview.
Yeah.
And then the last show we did, we
Relaunch.
our relaunch show, we were told to disband and remove all logos because we have been fired because they thought we were leaving. So that's the story, and yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about it.
Yeah, pretty much a lot of people.
They wanted to get rid of us before we could leave.
Yeah,
pretty much.
And a lot of people, we do apologize for being so quiet following it, because
again, we had that security thing and we just didn't know what to do.
It was an emotional roller coaster because it kind of sideswiped us. We weren't expecting it, and then we had a security breach, and then kind of everything kind of just, we were like, you know what, we just need time for us to kind of heal. And that's what we've really been doing recently, is just kind of healing from this, because it really did hurt us, because we thought there was a line of trust there, and evidently there was not a line of trust. So we kind of had to step back, step away from it, and just kind of heal ourselves before we walked into something else. I know me personally, it hurt me. Like, I got the message literally 40 minutes after we finished our show, and I was in tears. And I mean, I was hysterical, and poor Svet had to keep me together. I went to work the next morning just catatonic, but we're fine now. We're still a little upset, but we're not.
I'm over it.
We're not as upset as we were that day. But we do have to thank you guys. Like we said, you guys were back. Like,
right.
We felt terrible leaving you guys hanging.
And literally, this has been in talks for about a month, and then today I had a wild hair up my ass to go say, all right, let's get the radio equipment out. Let's do it today. So you're welcome. Merry Christmas.
Yes, Merry Christmas. Merry early Christmas.
I mean, this is all you're getting from us. But so what do you want to? Yeah, they weren't happy with the petition, and then
they came after us about it.
The part of the security breach thought that we made the petition, or we hired someone to make the petition. We did not. Thank you, Twill, though, for your efforts. Yes. We really appreciate it. It really made us smile, especially in a very confusing time. Yeah.
But there are the other reason we wanted to kind of do this is where we're from. Something happened this morning that actually kind of caught us off guard. I didn't know it had happened until about a couple hours after.
So we're not going to get into the story. I'm not going to read it like we did with the Good, Bad, and Furry. But
you guys are making me like emotional over here.
I thought Tuvo was the best thing there. All that's left isn't much more than a Spotify stream. I agree.
Oh, you guys.
A bad Spotify stream.
Hey, Tony!
We were just talking about you.
Yes, we love you.
We weren't talking about you. We're talking about FTO. But that's you.
We love you, Tony.
So you can tell Kyle I'm doing my job as PR.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yes, we did have a incident near where we used to live, which is only about a town over.
I actually found out it's not far from where my dad works.
Okay, so even closer to home. Unfortunately, someone, I believe in their early 60s, decided to bring 2 handguns to work and end 2 people's lives, and injured 2 others. So we're not going to get very political about it because we don't want to get political about it. We understand a lot of people are about gun control, about gun safety, and everybody has their opinions on that, and that's just not what we're going to go for.
No.
What I do want to discuss, though, is that I think it all begins with education of weapons such as a handgun, long guns, shotguns. It's all about the education and how you, we need to start with the children. honestly. And I'm not much of a kid person, but I'm 27, and a lot of people who have committed these heinous crimes are around my age. And this person, unfortunately, was in their 60s. So that's kind of off that scale. But
I do know a little bit more about the story.
Well, we're not going to go into the story.
Yeah.
It's not about that. We were having a discussion about this at work, and they're saying, get rid of the guns or lock them up. I was raised in a house where guns were easily accessible, ammo was nearby, or if not in the weapons themselves, and I'm fine. I've never once thought to take my anger out on someone using a firearm, because my dad, when I was a young pup, or a young kit, let's go get the right terminology, a young kit, they understood what kind of damage these things can do, what they're used for, when they should be used, how to handle said firearm. And honestly, you should also communicate with your friends, your neighbors, your children, about these certain issues.
Well, I mean, it was kind of the same way for me growing up, because my father is very much into hunting, not for sport. Mainly, it's for survival.
Not really.
Well, I mean, it's mainly for survival.
It's meat.
It's meat. It's like, hey,
harvesting time. Food, basically.
Food. Pretty much survival. But very much at a young age, same deal. I was brought up, not really around like handguns. I was more around rifles. And also my father loves reenactment. So very much I was brought up on that. But same deal. Safety was the big thing. He keeps to this day, after 20 something years, because I'm 26, everything under lock and key. Tells me where everything is. He keeps his ammo separate from his guns.
See, your dad's more safer than mine.
Well, and I mean, that's just because one, spacing, and two, one thing is just all his black powders.
Yes.
So he has to, but very much
if you see any problem, again, with your friends, family, children,
educate them.
Talk to them. Make sure they're not planning on harming themselves or someone else. That's really interesting, because our first Tuval show was a kind of a PSA against suicide regarding what was that guy that went around traveling and eating? Oh God, what was his name? Anthony Bourdain. But anyway.
But no, the other reason we kind of wanted to bring this up was just because while we've been gone, me, Svet, got we're in the process. We did the class.
The concealed carry class, of course, is what she's talking about.
We got also safety.
Yeah, it's an educational course. It's really nice if you do plan on owning a firearm. Definitely take a weapon safety class. I learned, I've been around guns most of my life. All my life. Take that back. All my life.
All your life.
And I learned something new. Actually, a few things that are new, especially about defending yourself. We're not going to get into the politics of it, because the government's going to do what the government's going to do.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter. We need to talk about at home, the safety. Now, I'm not saying arm yourself, but be vigilant about picking up on signs of people that are maybe in a bad mood, depression. It's a safety thing, people. But if you do plan on arming yourself and defending yourself, please get the proper licensing if need be. Be smart about it, and learn about defending yourself in your own home and the laws behind them, or that deal with it, because you could end up in jail for harming someone who has entered your house.
Yeah.
If you don't do it the right way. So
be vigilant.
Be vigilant about that. But again, the mass shooting thing is really upsetting, because 10 years ago, maybe a little more than that, any kind of first of all, it is a tragedy, but it's not.
It wasn't an everyday occurrence.
Well, this is not every day, but it seems to be happening more and more, and we become desensitized by it because the news airs it.
That's one good thing since we moved out. We don't have cable.
Right. But I don't know what's going on either. So, but I don't watch the news.
Me either. Not anymore.
But I believe that we've become desensitized, and we've felt like that may be the way to settle anger issues, or somehow just get your name famous or infamous. But I don't know where I want to go with this.
I mean, I get where you're going, Svet, because I mean, we've become so accustomed to it. I mean, good Lord, we were at the doctor's office.
South Park even made an episode about this.
I mean, we were at the doctor's office the other day, and they were talking about how it's been 7 years since Sandy Hook.
Has it been that long?
It's been 7 years. And it's kind of crazy because when that happened, I was in college. And then prior to that was, I think it's been 10 or 11 years since Virginia Tech. I mean, it was spaced out, but now it's like literally it's almost every month or every other month we hear about this. And it is because we've become so very much desensitized, but it's like it's something that just happens in the world today. It's like, okay, whatever, it's here.
Yeah. The thing I really want to bring up about it, this is my main point, I remember what I was going to go with, is that if you have children or people who are staying with you, make sure, if you don't trust that individual, make sure your stuff is secure. Because you do not want to be the one who's blamed for it, because they were talking about, my coworkers and I were, one of them brought up the fact that the weapon owner should be punished. Whether the weapon owner used it or not, they should be punished. And I don't know what the laws are about that, but cover your own ass. And
well, I mean, that's what our instructor told us too.
But exactly.
Cover your ass.
So again, be careful with individuals you hang out with, and just make sure that you keep your stuff right and you keep yourself safe. That's all I want to talk about that. So let's move on to something happier.
Well, we joining us because some of you came in a little late. If around the room, our room isn't soundproof, but you keep hearing our dog. If you remember,
playing with the cat.
Poppy, yeah, Poppy is playing with his new friend Alistair. And so if you hear a little squeak every once in a while, that's little Alistair squeaking because he's playing with Poppy, which they are still doing, and keep knocking at our little we have.
Yes, Alistair has a little bit of a sad story, because my family gung-ho on adoption. Adoption is probably the best option for animals, because
well, I mean, same with mine too.
And yeah, of course, we always believe in adopting the shelters, because those are a lot of kill shelters. This one we went to didn't used to be a kill shelter. They've become one.
No, they used to.
They became one. The Forsyth Humane Center became one, but the animal survival rate, since they've taken over for the animal control, that's the reason why they're a kill shelter now, is 30% don't. And it used to be the other way around. Yeah. 70% used to be euthanized.
So they've done a lot in the 2 years they've had it.
I mean, we saved Poppy from the chopping block. He was literally
within 24 hours.
He was within 24 hours of being taken out in a bag. But anyway, Alistair. So when we adopt cats, we usually like to adopt them in pairs or in threes. In a very rare case, we adopt them in threes. But we don't like to split a litter up, because they need a friend to kind of grow up. And well,
I was playing sick from work that day.
Well, hold on, we weren't getting that part. So our rental agreement allows us to have 2 pets. So we were only going to get 1 cat. That was awesome. But where I was saying that Alistair here has a little bit of a sad story is that my cardinal rule of splitting a set or a pair or whatever, but Alistair came in with 2 other siblings, and the 2 other siblings got adopted, leaving him alone. So he's kind of the orphan child, but are like
inseparable,
thick as thieves.
I mean, here's a good example. When we take Alistair will sit at our front door, which is glass, and sit there and cry. I mean, to the point that earlier tonight when Svet took Poppy for his walk, Alistair was literally crying so loud I could hear him on the other side of the house. I mean, he literally full on cried like as if someone was dying.
No.
So, and I thought, well, and I mean, I'd heard him do it earlier, like other times, and I'm like, well, maybe it's just when me and Svet leave. No, it's when Poppy leaves. If he can't find Poppy, he literally cries until he finds him. So, and I mean, we had him, the first week was kind of rough because Alice, the good thing about the Humane Society is they do have foster care. So you can foster
programs.
Yeah, you can foster an animal at the minimum of 2 hours to the max of like 60 days. And Alistair was fostered for a little bit around big dogs because that was our concern. Yep, that's exactly what they said. And so we were actually kind of glad to hear that. So we oh my God, they're so cute.
Sorry, we got distracted from the corner of our eye here.
They're playing over by the door, and it's just wonderful. Few days of cat hissing at dog, like, what the heck are you doing? I'm new here. Don't be mean to me. Literally, after 2 weeks, they were literally inseparable, and they've been inseparable, and he is so wet thanks to Poppy.
Yeah, because the dog keeps like nibbling on him.
Oh, you're gonna do this is my kitty cat.
This is my kitty cat. This is his kitty cat.
It goes pat, pat, pat.
It's so much better as a visual. I'm sorry.
We would turn the camera on, but then that breaks the magic.
Yes, you don't want to see my ugly ass.
Hi, Shed.
Should see.
But Alistair is a joy to have. Alistair is literally Svet. They're your therapy animal.
Would you stop licking his bunghole?
That was the most randomest thing you just said.
Damn.
What? He's saying hello.
Poppy.
I don't want your face
if
near
you're gonna do that, go get a fucking room.
It's like, I don't want your face near my hand. Oh, this game.
So, does your cat and dog wrestle? Yes, they do.
Yeah, you just missed it.
Actually, they were wrestling as we were going. Aw. So, but they are. So we.
The reason we got
I need
Alistair.
Look, Alistair. I needed Alistair
You
because
needed
I
Alistair.
grew up in it when I was living with my parents, which was not too long ago. We had 9 cats, and I don't want that anymore. I don't want 9 cats. Okay, when I moved out, I was like, it's nice not having a cat, and all my shit that's on the desk is still on that desk the next morning.
But the problem was
It was too quiet and calm. I needed something a little bit chaotic. Will the SL session come back? Probably.
Yeah, probably.
The studio will not, though.
We'll probably do something else. I think our game plan is to go just.
Well, we'll see. We haven't figured. We want.
We're still in the planning stages.
We're still planning. But the studio is right now just a
Empty shell.
museum.
It quite is. We have people that come and say, "Oh, the studio."
But
Well,
it's really expensive to keep up on our own. It's $17 a week. And
gas.
That's
gas.
That's a nice meal for a month. All right.
That's gas for me for a week.
But don't read that. Please don't read that. I saw the comment, Alyssa. I don't want to read that out loud. So anyway,
you had warning. You just kept having these signs telling you need to get a cat.
So yeah, I went to PetSmart, and the thing I always do at PetSmart is go look at the kitties.
And you saw
one. I saw a kitty that looked a lot like a kitten version of my favorite cat at my parents' house, which is Fritz.
Hey.
Fritz is basically an all-black cat who's a smartass. But I needed to have $17 a week. I missed my cat, but I couldn't take him with me because he's an indoor-outdoor cat, and if you don't let him outside, it's so annoying.
Oh yeah. All the time.
And going from like a 2,000 square foot living space to a 1,000 square foot living space, I would have a new hat made out of cat.
And plus, where we live, where we moved to, is close to a lot of main roads.
Hello, Serena.
Hi,
How you
Serena.
doing? So anyway, we've had a cat that has left home and tried to make it back home and didn't make it, unfortunately. So we didn't want to relive that again because this is my favorite cat and I cannot let him go. So it was more fair to let him stay at home. But anyway,
he's super extra loving when we come and visit him.
After that whole time of trying to get this one cat, I was, first off, adopting through whatever the AS was. It wasn't ASPCA.
No, it was it was some kind
of. What was the ASPCA?
It wasn't ASPCA.
Anyway,
it was some adoption.
Adopting through PetSmart is like adopting a freak. You have to tell them, how many pets you have, where their vet is, are they up to their on their shots?
Jump through hoop 1, jump through hoop.
Yeah, what are you gonna do if you're gone? What are you gonna do if something happens to you? Where does the animal go? It was such a pain in the ass. So, anyway, I got annoyed and I went to our local animal shelter, which was the local humane society, and I saw this one cat, really liked him. Someone came in and swooped him out from under me while I was there.
Yeah, we were looking at all of them because we wanted to just see all of them.
Right. So, we were about to leave, and then we realized we had not seen one cat, and it was Alistair.
And it was because he was asleep earlier.
Yeah, he was just not active. And I think we were talking about him, and then we just kind of got on a sidetrack with another cat. But that is how we got Alistair.
Yeah, we got him out of the. We got him.
He's my therapy cat. That's what it is.
Yeah, we got him out and started playing with him, and I mean, he was purring a mile a minute, just loving on us. That's it. I was already in tears because I was like, I knew I could not leave without this cat. And you literally put him, we got him that day.
I said, make sure it says he's adopted. 'Cause I'm going to go over there. I'm going to go adopt him. But yeah, we took him home. We got him a little collar with a bell on it that we put on him every once in a while.
We call it his non-stealth mode.
Yes, because he's all black. He's all black. Like
so,
there's not one other colored fur on him. He's all black. So if he doesn't have his collar on, he's in stealth mode.
Same with Poppy when he doesn't have his collar.
Poppy's white. You can see him a mile. This one can hide in the shadows and attack your feet.
Oh, like in the middle of the night, like he does every night.
This cat is such an asshole sometimes, but that's a cat. Anyway.
But he loves you.
So let's talk about. We've been on here for a while.
Woo!
But
we missed this. Remember, this is why we do this.
Should we talk about Rick and Morty? Do you want to talk about Rick and Morty?
Does anybody want to hear talk about Rick and Morty? I mean, hello, the whole bad dragon reference.
That was great, by the way.
That was freaking hilarious.
Hey, you want to bond? Sure, I can bond. Yeah. How long does it take to get to Florida? Anyway, if you haven't seen the new Rick and Morty series,
we highly recommend it.
I heard that Hulu's gonna be getting it soon.
Really?
Yes.
Yay!
And then the other 5 episodes should drop early 2020. So we're not gonna have to wait very long.
Thank you, God.
You're welcome, my child.
I mean, what? They've been doing it for there was a 2-year gap, so they've been working on stuff. Hi, Chris!
And yeah, there was a 2-year gap, and then they were renewed for like 70-something episodes.
72? Or a little bit more?
But yeah, I thought so far the 5 episodes have been great.
Oh, there's some really deep storylines going on.
I hope so, because if they just leave, like, all right, I'm waiting for Phoenix Person. I'm waiting for what else?
Oh, there's a lot of stuff going on.
Evil Morty.
Evil Morty, yeah, the whole dictatorship going on.
This is all from last season too.
Yeah, they did a lot in last season.
there's a few other open storylines I really
Well,
want.
I mean, the whole thing with like the relationship between
Beth. I think
Yeah.
that's gone. I think
there's still some tension there, and I'd really like to see that. But then there's actually tension between Jerry and Rick that, especially in
well, that's always happened.
no, especially with what just went down in the Bad Dragon episode.
Not really. They seem to be bonding.
No, because he's like
Not like that.
not bonding like that, but
How about a quick hand bond?
Okay, I will admit that Bad Dragon, that was the coolest thing. Literally,
the Slut Dragon episode was
brilliant.
Well, I swear it had to be targeted towards.
Sorry, we have to literally like sit on our mic.
Yeah.
We have a room that, like as we said earlier, is not soundproof because we moved, so we're working on
Why
that.
don't you move the table up? You could just scoot the mic up.
Because it's gonna move the tablet.
No, I can't get out.
I'm sorry. That
All right.
sounds like a you problem, not a me problem.
Oh my god, you're so mean to me.
What? You do that to me all the time.
All right, so yeah, I
Damn
think
it! No coffee. I'm
so-
out.
I think the Slut Dragon thing was hysterical. The heist episode was, I don't know. I felt like it was a bit of filler, but it was well thought out. And
yeah.
I was losing it with the last episode with the snakes.
Snake jazz.
Snake jazz. That's so dumb. I actually asked Alexa if she could play Snake Jazz to see if anybody over at Amazon had a good sense of humor, and no one has.
Boo!
So, it's been a good season. If you guys want to talk about it more, let us know. But whew, it has been an hour. I did not think.
Wait, no!
Give me 1 second. I'll go get the cuffs.
No!
Those are later, honey.
No.
But we've been on for an hour.
I love it. I miss this.
And you guys have been putting up with us for this long? How dare. Or, God bless you.
You guys must have missed us a lot to put up with us for an hour.
I mean, they used to deal with us for 3, but there was at least music involved.
Yeah.
There's no break here.
Keeps buffering at random. We're sorry. It's probably where you are.
Yeah, well, yeah, you
internet's
can't blame me. I got good internet. So
Oh yeah, we got some good internet when
the sound quality may be a little shit, but
we promise we're working to fix it.
that's because we're working on one mic. We may go back to
Two mics?
No. Remember the original mics we had? Not those. We're not going to go back to those.
Oh
No. What I'm saying is a dynamic mic. We need the other one. But anyway, God damn it. Working with radio equipment for a little bit, just kind of, yeah.
No, not snake jizz. Snake jazz. Jazz. Yeah, that's my jam.
How many movie references would you put on for the Snake episode? There's definitely Terminator.
There's Terminator.
I think Arrival is one of them.
Arrival is one of them. You get into
obviously-
Alien.
Yeah, Alien, Back to the Future.
Oh, definitely Back to the Future. You get into Inglorious Bastards with the assassination of Hitler.
Well, I think that's just anybody's.
No, that's kind of that.
No, but I don't think that was a reference. I think that anybody would have done that if they had time travel.
I mean, I thought it was an Inglorious Bastard reference.
Because Nazis?
Yeah. Oh, you had this whole.
It could be
thing.
Jojo
Wait,
Rabbit for all you care.
Schmaug. So Desolation of Smaug. Svet's never seen that Lord of the Rings.
That wasn't in the Snake episode.
No, I'm thinking of
I
that.
thought the Snake episode.
I was talking about
Slut Dragon.
The Slut Dragon episode. Because the whole hoarding thing, and that's one thing from Desolation of Smaug. He hoards everything.
Oh, dragons do that.
No, but like specific things like that. Like Smaug specifically wanted the Ring of Power. Sorry, me being my nerd self.
But where was the Ring of Power in that? There was no. It was just
the Ring of Power was stuck in the middle of Schmaug's huge shit.
I'm well aware of that. I'm asking you about the Slut Dragon episode. Where is the ring?
It's not in there, but it's talking about how he has like specific
Indiana
things.
Jones episode.
It's a hit or miss. I don't know.
Oh, Shen, that's awesome. Doing
Yay!
radio broadcast production? That is neat.
My brother actually got his degree in that. before his program decided to make it just a minor. So it can be done. My brother did get his radio broadcasting degree, and now he's going to go into podcasting. That's part of his Christmas present. Yay. Thank God he doesn't watch this. So he's here, or he'd be hearing about his
Thank
Christmas
God he
present.
doesn't know we're furries. No, I'm joking.
I'm not having that conversation with him anytime
I'll
soon.
have it.
Oh, yeah. You're going to explain your side of that story?
Yeah, that's a good idea. Never mind. So,
Well, we can talk to mom. Oh, we are not talking to mom and dad about that shit.
one thing I do want to discuss about the Rick and Morty thing was he had a punch card with 10 stamps on it. How did we rack up 10 in 5 episodes? I know he racked up 2 and 1 because of the slut dragon thing. He's like, this counts as one of yours. So are those?
Well, he started it back in like season.
No, it was the end of season 3. Is that we're on? We're on
Yeah.
season 4, right?
Yeah, we're on season 4.
So it was the end of season 3. He said Morty was bitching that he wants to do his own adventure, so he had the punch card, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
But
How did we get 10?
how did we get 10?
Well, I know the last one was like, this one counts as last year's, no refunds, and you don't get to go to Boob World.
You want to go to Boob World? Oh.
He's like, oh, I want to go to Boob. Who wants to go to a world full of boobs? So put your hand down. You already got tits. We don't need to see them.
They're only B cups, according to the lady at Victoria's Secret. Bitch.
Excuse me, I have made them into D's. Thank you very much, young lady.
Yes, with rice and a stocking.
We're working on it. We're working on it. But no, I mean, why are we talking about tits?
Because we were talking about going to Boob World. So is that a thing? We can go to Dickland in South Korea. A whole park
no,
full
we
of
are not
penises.
going to Dickland.
We have neighbors.
I know.
So yeah,
Which, by the way, the kids' room is next door to us.
Oh, did you figure that out?
Yeah, I looked in the window. I saw the window open the
Well,
other day.
thank God he doesn't hear us fuck.
No, we're up against his parents' room. Love us.
I'm waiting to have a moaning battle. I'll win.
I think it's pretty soundproof because I don't hear them next door talking. So that's
Maybe
pretty
they
good.
don't have sex.
Ooh. I'm not crossing that bridge right now.
Yes, Chase raised his hand. Chase and I will go to Boob World. That's fine.
Why seriously, explain this to me. What is with you and
Because
boobs?
boobs.
Because of
According to Shed,
fuck
because
you
boobs.
all. I have size. I'm not even gonna say that on the air. So it's just shaking her head. And
Don't. Just don't.
I know what I would love to have again. I lost them. Spet remembers when I had a very blessed chest. Sits quietly as I eat popcorn.
You know what the worst part is? I'm not even heavy. Like all right. Y'all are gonna know my measurements here. But I am like, what, 219, 220?
No, you're lower than that. You're like 215 now.
215 and 6 foot, and I have a B cup bust. Isn't that awful? I went to Victoria's Secret on our honeymoon and to embarrass the hell out of Roxy and said, "Can you size me up?" And so I know I'm a 44. No, I have a 44 B.
Oh, B.
But with some rice and some stockings, I'm a 44 double D.
Fuck you, bitch. I used to have that.
Please do, honey.
I used to have that. And then I had my lovely little surgery, lost all the weight, and became very unbalanced. I am still very unbalanced and uncoordinated after 6 years. You'd think, oh, she's top heavy. That should make her tip over. No, that balanced me out. Now I'm fucked up. My wife is a C pushing. Okay, fine. You want me to reveal mine?
No, you're in character.
Fine. You want me to reveal mine?
You're in character.
So what?
Don't.
What?
Don't give into it.
What?
Don't go.
Okay, how many of you want to know? Just curious. How many of you want to know what
God
little
damn it.
Roxy's little tit size is?
This is not a family show. Fuck it. I'm out.
Hey, you said this is not a family show. I like this.
Thick thighs are life.
Oh, okay. I will admit, my
five.
thighs are fucking thick. That's one thing I did not lose from the surgery.
So are So are mine, but that's because I biked when I was a kid.
But you said, okay, you're the one that says that my thighs are so warm that you put your hand there just to get warm in the middle of the night.
And that leads to other things.
No.
It's a ploy. I can't do the voice
Wait,
anymore.
me? Yes. Okay, fine. You guys win.
Wow. 2 of 11 people. It's not majority. 11, that means 9 people don't give a damn.
Well, no, mine's
Don't
also.
Do it.
Well, the reason I'm talking about is I also.
Your boob size is on the screen. If people want to guess.
Okay, let's see. First, how many of you want to guess size? But the big thing is,
I believe Svet's a D in that picture.
bullshit. She ain't a D. You ain't a D, sweetie.
That's a D right there. That's a double D. You're a double D.
Yeah.
And your ass is a triple E.
No, the big thing is with since we're kind of talking about this, I did get some good news about my grandmother and her breast cancer. It is slowly shrinking. Not slowly shrinking, but
Stopped.
no, they're still shrinking. It's not as bad as it was. That's a good thing. So they keep shrinking. I think she's only got like 3 of the original 6 cysts that were there. The one on her back is still huge.
I've ruined this dog.
What have you? Oh no, are you playing?
He heard. All right, so I got a laser pointer for the cat,
Oh God, here
and
we
this
go.
dog goes nuts for it. So anytime he hears a clicking noise, he thinks it's the laser light coming on. So I have ruined this dog.
Oh yeah,
Lit-
he's looking
Literally
around.
Pavlov's dog, but there's no reward, just a red dot to chase.
Yeah, he is literally looking around looking for it. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3. There's 4 people who said
It's the same person.
yes. They want to know. Oh, can I just tell them?
What
So
is
you're
it?
hesitating.
What is it? 36CD,
Go up, bitch.
38D,
Yeah.
36C.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go, people. You know our tit size. So our mailing address is P.O. Box. Fuck off. No, I'm joking.
Anybody wants to send me lace? I don't mind.
If you send her a bra, though, I will thank you, and we'll give you the address.
Wait. High C, low D, basically artist rendering adjustment. Please, we love you.
You got it.
Well, the big thing is, I mean, I don't mind sharing it because it's about.
If we lose the stream, you can blame the cat because he is watching the soundboard on our.
He's
we
like,
are sitting
"Ooh."
about 6 feet away from the computer.
He's like, ooh, lights, ooh, screens. Now he's bathing.
Ew, dog spit.
Yeah. We love you too, guys. But no, the big thing is, if you have a history of breast cancer in your family, totally get checked. I mean, we had our genetic testing and thank God it came back negative. But I'm still very much, I just had my physical this week and I told my doctor, I said, when I turn 30, you're starting to check me even more.
And always, if you have a partner, check for them as well. It's fun for the both of them.
Ha, very funny.
Well, no, I mean, look, even when we're intimate, I do actually pay attention.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I do a favor, and that most doctors charge about $20 for the copay visit to do.
Or more.
Or more. I heard someone do 118 today.
Ow.
Which, by the way, I'm still pushing pills, people.
Yeah, they are still a pill pusher. And actually, I've kind of got some good news. Sadly, if you remember back in August, I had an interview for a full-time position that did not work out. But
They never found anyone anyway.
No, they did.
Oh, which?
That was the community college. They did find 2 people, but I did find out I was the number 3 person. But the head of that department is actually a really good friend of mine. And she really wanted me. She has me now. I started teaching for her in the spring. So I'm really happy about that. And she's already got me signed up for summer. So things are happening. So I go from 2 community colleges to 3 community colleges because yay!
Work sucks.
Well, no, just there's no full-time positions available in the community college. Oh God, cat.
You can blame the cat for the Windows screen.
Oh God. Gotta love the kitty. Hi, Origins. He's home.
He's home. Yay.
Hi.
We missed you.
We hope you're doing well. And that's one thing we want to say. We hope all of you are doing well because,
Oh, that's the.
oh, yeah, sorry. Our tablet feed is a little behind. About
No,
10.
they don't know that though.
Yeah.
You guys tell them.
Shit, bitch. Get out of the candy.
Okay. Rude.
I had that hidden for a reason.
I need a thumbtack.
Why do you need? I've got a thumbtack.
I'm working on. You just continue saying what you're saying.
Cat, get away from my sandwich.
Oh, that was the whole ploy. He was just trying to get your sandwich.
Haha.
So,
Colleges, I will tell you this. Colleges don't have great parties. Being somebody who
not
used to be in
community
the
college.
no, I'm talking about 4-year. Having been a D&D driver, so designated driver, they
A
suck.
DD, not a DND. You're not a Dungeons and Dragon driver.
I got paid
You're an Uber.
before Uber was big.
Before Uber existed.
But no, I'll tell you right now, college parties aren't the greatest. I have been invited to a couple now that I'm a professor, which I'm not even a full-fledged professor, but I've been
That's
invited to
weird.
some parties, and I'm like, yeah,
You really
no.
want to party with your teacher? That's a good move.
Oh, baby. Oh, he's biting his ear.
Stop.
They're too cute. Meow, you too.
All right. So,
But
wow,
needless,
how long have we been on? Wow.
an hour and 15. We're still going.
We've literally been doing a show for an hour. We were dicking around for 15 minutes.
Yeah, before we got started talking.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
But the big thing is like, I love how everybody's like in the Christmas spirit right now. Oh,
you got your ass kicked, dog. I swear. you keep messing with the cat like that, it's gonna happen.
it's gonna come back and bite you in the ass. But
Oh, the normal conversations.
we will say this: we actually get to spend our first Christmas in our own place. And Poppy, don't you chew my hairband? Thank you, Svet.
Welcome.
What'd you
Thank
do
you,
now?
Roxy.
I didn't do.
Drop. All right, continue.
But we actually got we've had a Christmas tree every year since we've been married. But we got a bigger tree this year. I'm still in the Halloween spirit.
It's over.
It's over. Get over it. No, we're kidding. If you want to be in the Halloween
I'm
spirit,
not.
that's fine. But we've been in the Christmas spirit technically since Thanksgiving.
I've been in the Christmas spirit since yesterday.
Really?
Maybe since we decorated the tree.
Which was literally about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I guess.
We actually have been having problems with our tree thanks to Alistair.
Should we talk about the carjacking next episode? That's
Okay.
a whole story to itself.
Oh God!
Hold
Please
on.
let's. Well,
next episode, we're gonna talk about the carjacking.
Yeah. If you weren't paying attention to our Facebooks, my mother and grandmother got.
No, it's another story for another day.
Yeah.
We need people to come back. We need something to talk about. We can't just give all good stuff at the first night. This is episode 0. This isn't even a real episode. Okay.
Yeah, but needless to say, we'll talk about that later. Can I at least give him the good news about that?
No, it's a
Okay.
whole story. It's a whole saga, people. Because if you give them good news, it's gonna ruin the ending.
Okay, fine, whatever. That is a wet pussy.
Well, and on that bombshell, good night, everyone.
No. I just looked over at the cat and he is nothing but like wet fuzz, and I'm like, wow, that's a wet cat. No, Alyssa, we'll hold off for another day. I want to. Spud is right. It is a whole shitstorm.
Yes, there was a carjacking.
Hey, get away from my sandwich!
There was a Roxy yelling at a cat about sandwiches, and it was a good time.
No.
But just so you guys know, it wasn't my car. My car is fine.
Ho, ho, ho!
What are you calling the cat a ho 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 for?
Get out from behind the computer.
Can you just get him?
You need a cat?
Just give me the cat. We're moving from the situation so we can
Ew,
close this up.
Wet. He's wet. He's wet. He's wet. Ew.
Don't tell me you've never handled a wet pussy before. I don't want to hear it. Wet pussy.
Yes, you can.
Yes, I can. What?
Okay, Shen.
What? Where's Shen going?
They gotta run to the store.
No. Well, I think that
let's keep talking.
really
Yeah.
we need to keep the good stuff for later.
So what? We're
All right.
talking about Christmas.
We can do another week episode
No.
next week.
No. No.
Yes, because the
No.
carjacking was Christmas related.
No, it wasn't. It's Thanksgiving related.
Related.
Ah!
So, anyway,
Ah.
yes, the balance has been restored just for you, Chase.
Yes, we have. Oh my God.
Also, any outstanding prize things, we're no longer obligated to give them to you. So sorry,
Yeah, that's.
but you get a free lunch, Chase, because we know how much you've won.
Yep, and plus you still have to come over.
But the free lunch is only on the dollar menu.
No, we'll take him to the place down where, like, near the church.
Fine, the children's menu. Got it.
Bullshit, bitch.
Senior menu. It's fine.
Excuse me.
I have a card that says I can order from the senior menu.
Yeah, I do too.
So
We're children at heart.
Look, it's been a great hour and 20 minutes.
We've missed this, and
We
we've
have
missed
missed
you.
But I think that's about how long these episodes are going to be, about an hour. If you guys want more of this, though,
Tell us.
message our page. Keep in contact with us. We want to do this weekly. I'm thinking around this time.
Friday nights.
Yeah, Friday nights, probably 9:30.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't work anywhere past 9. So
This was the luck of the draw tonight that you were going to be getting off.
I had a wild hair at my butt. I'm telling you, I wanted to do my show.
Yeah, we missed. I need more of
missed
this. I love it. Alyssa, I need more of this. We need more of this because this is making us smile.
We didn't spend, let's see, $100 on the headphones, mic, roughly. Soundboards, $50
cables.
piece, $400. I almost bought a fursuit head with radio equipment that was just sitting in a closet.
So yeah, literally around $500 worth of. We didn't spend $500, almost $500, towards radio quality sound recording equipment for it to just sit there and collect dust.
But we do need to spend a little bit more money to get an actual table.
Christmas.
Fuck Christmas. I'm
And
broke for
Happy
Christmas.
New Year.
I'm broke for Christmas. Let me tell you.
Oh yeah. Well,
And
hello.
some
I pay
sound-
rent.
And some sound deadening pads to make the sound quality just a little bit better. And we may upgrade to another microphone once we figure out where we want to do with this, because we're going to either have the 2 microphones or the 1 microphone. Right now we're just using 1 microphone because, again, we just have a cardboard box with an upside down poster, a framed poster
As our table.
But
It works for right now.
It works for right now. But thank you guys so much.
You have literally made our night.
Yes, you have made. I was really worried about only getting like maybe 1 or 2 people listen here, and you guys
Got us up to 13 people.
I saw 15.
Oh my God.
Now we're probably one of them, so I'm gonna say 14, a good 14, which is about. Really, it was about the ratings about Tuval. Actually, just a little less, but that's because we had radio.
Yeah, but I mean, you know what? For us just doing this one-off on a Friday night. So, I mean, you guys have really just raised our spirits because, like we said, we didn't know what we were coming back to. We literally had no idea who we were coming back to, if anybody was coming back. We knew some people would, but it made us feel like, you know what? We feel welcomed back.
Yes. So not all. Okay, so 16 at one point. It's probably about 15.
Oh, that's fine.
So anyway, we want to keep doing this. There's going to be some impromptu shows, so definitely get notification from the Tuval page, which hopefully will change into the Spittin'Fur page.
Yes, this is our official press release.
This is the official press release for Spittin'Fur. We are no longer 2 Vixens and a Wolf. We are the artists formerly known as Tuval. However you want to put it. But this is now Spittin'Fur.
And I mean, we've got ideas.
Yes, I think we may come on to, if we're not doing anything Christmas Eve. If you guys don't have anything else to do but listen to our silly asses, I guess. Maybe
get a little tipsy on Christmas Eve.
Get a little bit too much into the Christmas spirits, if you know what I mean. A little drinky, a little smoke 'em if you got them, kind of thing. If you live in a state that's illegal, if that's legal for that or not, it's okay. We're not going to tell. We're not narcs.
We're hoping it'll be legal here soon.
Yes, it is Spittin'Fur.
Very southern. You got to say spittin'.
It's almost like my parents used to pulling hair or spitting. But we're not mad. We're just spitting fur.
Yeah. We're just having fun, and that's the big thing. That's all this is us having fun.
Like the good old days.
Maybe getting some people to laugh. Maybe bringing some joy to your night.
We may bring back some segments or some new segments if you guys want it. If you like the free style setup, let us know. We'll do it.
It's very comforting because we don't have a time limit. We don't have anything to kind of constrain us. It's more relaxed. I mean, hello. For once, me and Svet aren't sitting just staring at a computer screen with our backs to each other. We're actually sitting beside each other.
Yeah. So we actually, first off, it helps with visual cues. Excuse me, I'm having a little bit of indigestion.
It's the spicy sub.
It's not spicy. It's far from it. I had Indian food earlier. What are you talking about?
Oh, that's probably what's getting you.
Spittin'Fur. No.
No.
I'll not let it happen. No,
Spittin'Fur.
Spittin'Fur. But guys, you have made this well worth it.
Want to keep doing this.
We wanted to do this. We were a little afraid to go in because we didn't know how people would react. But you guys have shown us that there is still a chance for these two vixens. So, on that note, we want to wish you a good night. And if you don't hear from us, if you guys can't tune in from between now and
Christmas Eve,
January 1st, have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, or even a Happy Hanukkah, though it's late this year for our Jewish celebrating furs, and any other holidays that are out there that we don't.
Oh, yeah, like Kwanzaa.
Is that really a thing?
Yeah, Kwanzaa is a thing.
I know it's a thing, but like, do people really celebrate? I think Christmas.
No.
It's okay. We're not getting into it. We'll talk about it on Christmas Eve. Talk about it next week. But definitely, guys, keep an eye out on the Tuval page, which will hopefully be Spittin'Fur if Facebook lets me have it.
Oh, we will fight.
I will spit fur at them until they give it to me.
Hey, I'm the one that created the page.
I renamed it. Anyway,
I know.
But I don't want to leave, guys. You guys made it so nice. But I think it's just safe to say good night, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and we'll see you next week. But again, we may tune in. We may fire it up on Christmas Eve just to have a little bit of a Christmas Eve special.
Yeah, so if you guys want to come and hang out with us on Christmas Eve, if you don't got anything, get your nice comfy PJs on, and we can just all hang out and talk.
But again, guys, good night.
Yes, good night, and thank you so much for tuning in to our just kind of test run of Spittin'Fur.